Hello my friends, and welcome to episode 25 of the Lizard Farm. Let's see if we can cure Old Man Flays today of his bullet in his brain or not. And let's see how long it'll take until this place has getting rid of his fibrous mechanites. That's also something I'm really worried about. Acevedo, why are you hungry? Why are you starving? What's wrong, man? The game tells me I'm low on food. I disagree. The game doesn't recognize this amount of wildebeest cows. But I also realized right now that on Caro, she has almost no efficiency on her right eye anymore. None. It's only 1 HP left, so she's basically one-eyed. Didn't know that. Damn. They're really getting rugged out here. Well, the desert ain't no easy place. Alright, so Jackboot is getting into the shoes of the chief here. He's getting the main constructor of this place. He might be incapable of a lot of things, but he's capable of constructing. I'm really happy about that. Well. So, wait, how far is Coyote? Oh my god. We're just getting started, huh? Well, we're getting him through his infections, but, oh damn. That's not looking good. Oh my god. This guy is, almost dead. So, how about here? How the heck did that come together? Like, his treatment quality is not that horrible. But why? So, well, it's funky operation time. So my friend, you're going to lose a lot of things today, but, well, it's better than to be dead, isn't it? Damn, poor guy. So let's bring Jane to do the nasty work here. But at least he has the worst part behind him after that. So there it goes, and I really disagree here with Jane's priority targeting, but well, going for the less important body part here first. Well, there's still so much time left for the leg, but damn, that's brutal. But since I want to recruit this poor fella, well, we have to do what we have to do. Although there's going to be a lot of prosthetics necessary here to get this poor guy together again. Alright, but at least he's not going to die anymore. Let's start. So, I won't be selling Coyote. I mean, well, basically I would have sold him if if the collector would have come a little bit earlier. I gotta admit. But well, now I've taken care of him. Now he's one of us. He's going to get a peg leg, and after that, or she. Damn, gender confusion again. I should be calling her differently here. I can't rename her yet. Going to rename her into Coyotess or something like that, or Coyotessa. I don't know. Let's see what I can make up there. There's still pukes everywhere. Damn. This place is so vanilla. In vanilla, the dirt sticks to your place like it's disgusting. Especially here in the desert, it's even more so. Wow. Well, last raid is I forgot to give them free. Damn. Still corpses everywhere. At least, there were no bigger losses except for poor Coyote's health. She really had a rough trip here, but, well, I invested a lot of medicine into her well-being. I don't regret a thing. Look here. The barn. The barn is getting somewhere. I love it. Like, we're getting really some lizards going on here. But that also means it's time to sell off a few. So the first 3 here I think I'm going to sell soon. I already felt like the amount of art I'm stockpiling here is really detrimental to the safe being of this colony, but damn. Well, let's at least wait until the end of the winter before I send a caravan here. Or how long would they take? Down to well, never mind. We can do that. 0.4 days is just fine to form a caravan. Okay. I'll bring... who's my social person here? Amanda? Yeah, Amanda's good. So let's bring Amanda and... no, I don't want to bring Acevedo. Carol, why not? So... I hate that. I hope these are the right iguanas. So let's bring the donkeys as well. And some food. Well. So I guess we're going to need a lot more food than usual here for some reason. I think the lizards or something. Well, sometimes the food meter of your caravans is just bonkers. Can't put into different words. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to accept that you have food on yourself. But that's how it is. Look at all those beautiful gems. The beauty of the desert. We've been out here for years now, but it really starts to pay off. So what about all that gold, though? Damn, so much. We brought it from a caravan there, so... there. We're going to sell off a little bit of that. Okay, nice. They didn't restock yet, but I don't mind. So with this amount of stuff, I'll just be able to check out if anything here is still something that I want to buy, and then I can come after the restock and check out what they have quite early in the near future. I like that. Let's check out what kind of stone I have stockpiled in a larger amount. Like, nothing? Seriously? We don't have any blocks in a larger amount? That's sad. But I do have a great amount of charnocite and granite. Okay, so, well, how about a granite flooring? It's classic, huh? So, I don't want to go for the fine tiles right away. The fine tiles are such a pain to build. We're going to go for the charnocite tiles. I really enjoy how vanilla this place is. There's only so few choices to do. It's a pleasure. So I don't know. We're going to make it like that. Do I have any craft priorities? Lucy and Acevedo. Well, Lucy's digging mania will stop at some point, and great. Let's haul that stuff. There's some patparacha in there. But apart from that, soon I will be finished with all the probing here. But now we're really low on food. But the potatoes are growing. Maybe I'll buy myself some food from the neighbors, though. Because we're really... I feel like I really need some replenishment here. What a pity that we're done with the mining soon, huh? I mean, sure, I can exploit those resources until the bitter end here, but we've reached the bitter end pretty soon. So, well, that's okay. They're even going to reach Guido today. Where's my voice? Okay, we have still food for 2 days on storage, so we're not really endangered here at all. So, 180 bucks almost worth in iguanas. It's not really worth it. I don't mind. It's fun. So, we sped up a lot with getting rid of the iguanas, but I mean, they don't really need much. They're really nice little critters. So these guys have a lot of good assault rifles going on. Good thing that I went here again. So we're really dropping some dollars here. And yeah, bring me the assault rifles. I feel like I can't have too many good assault rifles on my colony. But the architect leg would be a really nice thing, but well, we're not there. Let's check out the food options though, because I noticed that I really lack a few things, but well, let's go for something like this. Oh, they have lepidolite blocks. Oh, I like that purple stuff, but well, there's more important things than purple stones. Those nutrimines, I could afford them, but well, I don't really need that stuff. The simple meals, yeah, well, but it's pretty much normal to get more out of that. So here, 7.4 days. Food, yeah, bring some cougar meat, why not? Rifles and meat, I like that. Longblade research is running. I'll research the penoxycyllin next, because I just realized how much of a favor I can do myself with having that stuff available. And I'm just going to install the drug lab over here, and I'm going to use this area as a storage for the nutrimines. I mean, right now I don't have any, but I do like to set up some little storage areas for these materials in the vicinity of my production facilities. It speeds up the micromanagement of our colonists by a lot. So, let's check what's Flay's doing. Eating some fine meal, and then doing the hauling. Great. So for some reason there's only some off job available. But I guess I wanted Flays to haul. No, that doesn't sound like a reasonable choice. I want Flays to do a lot of art until he's well again. So let's check out what we can do. This job is silly. Let's do something new. So, in terms of gems, I'm swimming in emeralds. So, how good is Flays at this? Oh, good enough. Great. So let's do some grand art. What is going on? Okay. So, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this at all. This iguana was supposed to be a part of my colony. You damn snake. Well, some food more for us, but I'm seriously a little bit sad about the iguana dying. French bulldogs join. 4 of them. No, 6 of them, I mean. 6 French bulldogs. Do my neighbors buy that kind of dog? I pretty much hope so. So let's check it out. French bulldogs, hell yeah. So I'm not going to keep these dogs. I'm going to sell them right away. Do I have anybody with a good social value? Well, never mind. We're going to keep them for the moment, and I'll be able to buy us some other nice stuff with that. Okay, those French bulldogs were quite some funny thing in between. So I'm going to do a grand sculpture out of emerald. It's going to be either awesome and we're going to keep it for some reason, or it's going to be a very, very valuable piece of work I'm going to sell off for a lot of money. That's what's going to happen now. So we're going to send those guys right away again. So Amanda, it was Amanda and Caro, or whatever. I think it was Amanda and Caro. Whatever might be the case, I don't want those dogs. They're just worth some decent penny, and it's going to be great for the colony in general. I should wait until they have unloaded. Let's at least unload the donkeys, because they carry a lot of food. I'm waiting until the donkey is in our colony, because we have to carry that stuff by hand. So this guy is already back home. Let's unload Risa. And, well, going to force that hauling right away. And there's the rest of the loot. Boom. Well, Amanda is going for a sleep. Caro is needing the recreation really badly, or also some bite of food. We've struck Scapolite. Damn. More useless gemstones. Well, I don't want to mutter, but holy, we're really this is the true value of barren rock, you see. Wow. I didn't expect to find that huge amount of gemstones overall here. Cool. I'm really happy with that. Okay. So let's check out the weapons. So Acevedo can now have a real gun, and so does Jane. Perfect. Now Acevedo will get the normal one, and I'm going to give Jane the good one. So we're all assault rifle now. Not bad. Just I'd like to mix it up with 1 or 2 charge rifles in the future, because they have a nice armor penetration, and that's pretty good to have overall. Okay. Now we have everything back up, and let's form right next to the next caravan, because those dogs are worth some good money. Wait a sec. Why? Seriously, why? I really don't get these things. No further questions. I pick up more food and I'm having less days of food on me. Perfect logic. So of course, there's nothing apart from that now. But I want to send this right away because these dogs, they eat a lot of food. And I don't want them to eat my food. I want them to be sold before I have to butcher them. And that would be sad. And also less profitable. We need money for Old Man Flays. So... how's Coyote? She'll also need some arm prosthetic, but well... I hope that I will find something in the future. I mean... if we go for the rest of the bio here, it's great. She's such a talented person. I don't want to let her down here. So we're going to make this place a little bit more lively. I mean, I don't want her to feel like a prisoner here. So let's start to make it a little bit less like a prison cell. Where's the dresser? There's the dresser. Okay. Well, it's not like it's a beautiful room now, but well, let's do some blue light. Yeah, let's try that. I think it's going to be a little bit weirding, but let's see. And also, I really need somebody to clean up this mess here, but Acevedo is always busy with either cooking or cutting rocks, so what's that? 2.4k work units. Well, and also my desert needs warm clothes, sure, but I mean, Amanda doesn't have any anything beneath her duster anymore, so let's change that. Oh dear. Don't need to wear just a duster. Okay. So for some reason we're pretty low on food. That's a shame. It's so hard to bring this place through. I really want to research the cocoa soon. But before that, I want the penoxycyllin because it gives me such a nicer, safe feeling to have that stuff. So, a poor table. Man, having such a high construction value. And suddenly dish out a poor table. Oh, damn. That's so sad. So, off to Quito we go. But first, the penoxycyllin, and also I wanted to check out, should I bring more components? No. We're fine. That's good. Where's the drop lab? It's a lot of materials here, but well. What was with the multi-analyzer again? We were lacking plasteel. I want to keep that in mind as well. This emerald grand sculpture will be worth a ton. Alright. Well, we don't have a noble with us, so we can't trade with a broken empire. It is like it is. So I really want to promote Jane in the future into the Empire. Coyote is getting a more nicer prison room. That's cool. Paparaja. Prasiolite. I have so many different gems. It's insane. I want to do something with these things apart from just making money out of that. So I want to think about what I can do with it. All right, we're at Quito. So the dogs were 550 bucks. What about that? So what do we pick up now? So penoxycyllin is made out of Nutramine. I could buy myself some Nutramine. I could save the money to see what they replenish their stock with. We're far away from having the money to buy ourselves an Archotech leg, but I wasn't expecting anything like that anyways. I think I'm going to stick with the Nutramines, because having your own source of medicine which makes you immune against all this crap like plagues and flus, it's so amazing powerful. Because most of the time, of course, you won't be noticing that it's working, but luckily the game now gives you these little pop-ups which show you that the penoxycyllin successfully blocked something. Why is that stool off? Alright, so the game gives you a little pop-up which shows you the stuff just prevented a disease. This is a very nice add-on. I really like that. I want to have the funky light. I want to see how blue light is looking like in the prison cell. Well, it certainly makes the room a little bit less inviting, but I mean, it's a prison cell after all, so... And luckily, Coyote won't be considering it worse, but I think this would be a good light for the freezer, don't you think? So the freezer, I could also do a freezer laid out with... Or, no, I can't do the gemstones as a floor? That's sad. That's really sad. I was really counting on the game here. It turns out I don't have the right mods for that. What a pity. Okay. So that means my options with the gemstones are pretty limited. I mean, I can do the most wonderful flower pots. I can do the most luxurious beds. I can do crazy gemstone furnitures. But apart from that, I guess there's not much more. Oh well, crazy chess tables, poker tables. Okay, recreational items or something. That sounds like a good thing. Okay. But I really noticed that we're really having some problems with the food, and that's why I'm going to stop Jackboot from his food binge here, because we're not having the resources to stand through that. So Jane will arrest the poor fella. He can have one meal, sure, but apart from that, no. Yeah, just no. It's amazing. Usually I don't really give much about food binges, but in this environment, it really hurts if we're losing all our meals like that. Because right now I'm really needing these potatoes that are just growing there, and maybe it's about time to consider the research of solar panels as well, and use the solar energy as well. Because it seems to me that I won't be able to sustain my colony just with the agriculture I have here. I mean, sure, I'm having here some area that I can use, and as soon as I can I'm going to plant some more cocoa, but I don't want to spread out my fields even more all over the map, because this is already pretty bad as it is, honestly. And because of that, yeah. Because of that, I don't want to keep it like that. And the only solution to that is hydroponics. Because I won't be able to get myself the land where I want it to be. And that's the problem about the desert. The extreme desert has its kinks. It sure has. It's a pretty nasty biome overall. But I certainly somehow feel at home here. It's tough. It's a tough life here, but if you're getting used to it, it really feels like a big success, making your life here work. I mean, if I consider how long Flays was alone, it's crazy. And what's also crazy is that I have nobody who's able to clean up this place, so I'm close to sending Jackboot to cleaning duty. Let's make it like this, at least. But the sad part about this is I'm just needing Jackboot's work force here. Because, you see, Flace is really jumping through this work in his own pace at this moment here. He's working quite constantly, but he's working so damn slow. Or, wait a sec. It's not that slow. The mechanites are working. They're giving me a 50% bonus on manipulation. Awesome. I like that. So, what about the gear here? We're needing a lot of pants and t-shirts. I get it. So let's increase those builds by like this. Just make sure I'm going to have a little bit more clothing available. Okay. The cocoa next, because the cocoa doesn't cost me any resources, whereas the solar panels are something I'll need resources for, and quite a lot, if I might say so. How good is Amanda at crafting? Ooh. Well, whatever. It's better than tethered to apparel. And she's having some kind of passion for that, so I don't mind her doing that. So, okay. I think I really need to do the clothing here as well. In the longer term of the colony too. Simple reason behind that is I really need some sort of income. Major breakfast on Jackboot? Why are you so unhappy, Jackboot? Because you were imprisoned and you're suffering from mechanites. Sucks. Yeah, the next breakdown. There we go. But well, with the mechanites in town, I'm not too surprised. It's just a tribute of this weird disease being spread in my colony like that. But we're also now done with the mining endeavors here. The rest is all deep drilling. Well, there's a little pocket here still left, but apart from that, there's a little bit here. Those were the days of mining. What a pity. Okay. But I do enjoy Amanda getting some opportunity to develop her crafting skills. She's a fast learner after all, so that's quite good, isn't it? And my workshop is getting done. Nice. I like it. The natural smooth granite walls always indicates a lot of work on some area. And to emphasize this even further, I'm going to smooth the floors in here as well. It's going to make a neat workshop. At least if I try to imagine that under real circumstances. This sounds like a real neat setup. Oh dear. I feel like I have real trouble with my food. So that's a real problem there. It seems almost like I either have too many colonists or donkeys or both. Because, well, Acevedo is not getting the plant work done in time. I'm going to assign somebody to. Let's get Caro to this. Because there are just too many fields having empty spots here. I don't want to see that. The food production here is that crucial right now that I can't afford that. So how much power do I have on my grid? More than enough to sustain hydroponics. Awesome. So I just figured that I should just do my hydroponics here. So furniture. Sun lamp. The sun lamp is costing us a crazy amount of almost 3k of power. But at the same time, so how much does this guy bring? No, I'm only positive because of the wind wheels, and that's the issue here. I can't afford it yet, not fully, and I don't want to struggle with the amount of power. No, I'm going to set up some solar panels as well, and then we're good to go. But sadly, I don't have this amount of components right now and the technology. But we're going to get there. Well, Flaze hammered down a few thousand, or no, a few hundred work units, almost 1,000. That's what I wanted to say. And, well, if it goes on like this, we're going to finish the sculpture in, well, 1.5 episodes. Not bad, eh? So the tethered apparel should be gone pretty soon. And it's sadly time to say goodbye, my friends. So let's see, hostility for hire. Before I set off, I want to check out this quest here. So they want me to send some heavily armored pirates into my colony. And all for what? A kunzite large sculpture. It's a nice purple. I like purple. Some really good side trainers. But if they would have put in a healer max serum, I would have taken the deal, but no, not like this. Alrighty, friends, so drop me a comment down below if you have anything on your mind. Leave this video a like or a subscription to my channel if you want to support this channel, my work, and make me happy. And I hope you're coming back for more Lizard Farm when we're getting back to this. Until then, have a good time and see you then. Goodbye.